Hello there, and welcome back to Congo. We are currently in war with both France and French Canada, or Canada, and we're also at war with the Mamluks. Sorry, I just had the hiccups. So yeah, we're also at war with Ethiopia, the Mamluks, Uzbek, and France and French Canada. Why the hell am I calling Canada? Canada? Due to, well, Great Britain deciding that war against the French sounds fun. But that doesn't really matter. What we are going to do, or continue with here, is mostly a war against Ethiopia. Potentially I'll try to vassalize the Mamluks, but I doubt that. If I can pull that off this war, that would be great. The Timurids are actually allied with someone that I want to take care of, or take care of and take care of, be at war with, which is the triple here. If I actually get into myself, or if I actually manage to vassalize the Mamluks, now I definitely want to get myself into war with Tripoli, and the reason for that war would be hilariously simple. By getting myself into war with Tripoli, I'll be able to have all the Mamluk force back, and as such I can just annex them when the time comes. But also, getting myself into, as I said, a war with Tripoli is also... What the hell am I even saying? Let me read... Guess we'll take the search along in the turret this time. Let me try and rephrase everything that I just said. If I can vassalize the Mamluks, I want to get into war with Tripoli. If I can't vassalize the Mamluks, I do not want to get into war with Tripoli. That sounds about right. So I'm very sorry for messing up. Hopefully I can fix that. So for now, I'll just shut up, finish this war, and then I'll see if I'll learn to talk afterwards. Diplomatic Tech 14 has been reached to Gallius, and with that, I get a new type of ship that I probably won't build. As per, well, the usual agreement, I guess, but I think we'll probably take military tech next time, since, well, it gives some fairly good upgrades, but for now we're going to continue the sieging of the Mamluks. They have about 180% if I want to try and vassalize them, so we're not even going to think about trying that. What we are going to do instead here in this war is take 5 Ethiopian provinces, because that's basically everything I can get, but judging by the demand screen, so to speak, I can also get away with, or judging by the aggressive expansion, I won't actually get any. I'll get a tiny bit with Mali, but that's really all it said I would. But I'll probably get something more with someone else. We'll figure that out very soon. But yeah, I will take 5 provinces from Ethiopia. Then we'll have probably to some degree a time of peace, because I can't really fight anyone. I'll probably take Bayhad though, and start fabricating claims on Funj. I might actually go ahead here and try and take Gojam, but I'm a little bit unsure here what I actually take. But for now, I think we might actually try and do this instead, since I can now start fabricating claims on Funj. I might actually ignore that completely. No, we won't do that. We'll take these, and... yeah, we'll take these and that's it. We'll just leave Funj for the time being, and that should be fine. I'll annex Ethiopia in the next war, then we can start fabricating claims on Funj, and everything should be, well... we'll go swimmingly after that. So for now, I'll just wait until the sieges are done, and then we'll get ready to start doing some other things. We'll see how it goes. The Mamluks are agreeing to my terms here, so we'll take these 5 provinces. The Mamluks will probably get decimated by someone else, at least I can always hope that. And as I said, the aggressive expansion won't really hit me that hard. I'll get one with Portugal, but Ethiopia and Mali is apparently the ones that will take the most of that. I'll figure that out very soon though. Tripoli, I have 59 with them. Now, I got 5 there, so it was a lie. Also got a ton with Funj. How much did I actually get with Portugal here? I got nothing with Portugal, so it's lying to me. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. But we'll fish up our troops here, and then we'll consider what to do. The problem with attacking Mali, it's tempting, but I won't do that simply because of I don't want to fight Spain. Not yet, and they'll have the independence guaranteed for another decade. But we are at least starting to colonize, so starting to fabricate claims on Morocco is definitely a possibility very soon. We'll simply have to see how that goes. I don't really want to call anything up here myself, and once again, the reason is fairly simple. It's very costly, so in Northern area we'll probably just try to go for a vassalization process, something like that. The war against France, however, is starting to become a total loss, so I don't think it will end too well. But I'll wait and we'll see what we do. We might fight the Timurids, but I would probably say no. Hopefully the Mamluks will lose a couple more provinces and I can vassalize them. We'll see how it goes. Military Tech 16 has been reached, standardization of caliber. With that we get combat with increased by 1, artillery fire by a whole point, terror shock by 0.10. I can now use charge infantry and build an arsenal, which is very good. I believe building... No, it's not a unique building. I remember wrong. That's fine. We'll still keep on with the fabrication of claims against Ethiopia. And we'll keep a close eye to the Mamluks to see if they actually suddenly, well, vanish. That would to some degree be useful. Morocco left the coalition. That is very useful, because that means that a coalition will not bring in as many people. Algiers is also losing the aggressive expansion, so that will probably also solve a lot of my issues. All in all, it seems like Tripoli is the only one who truly hates me. So, I don't think aggressive expansion will be too much of a problem per se. Of course, Ethiopia and Funge will get a little bit of an issue when we actually start a ton of conquering there, but I still think it won't be too much of a problem per se. We'll figure that out very soon. Of course, taking Moroccan provinces could, to some degree, piss off Portugal, but once we get to that point, I'm pretty sure there won't be too many problems. We'll simply have to wait and see. For now, we'll continue with what we have and see if we can make something work. They're still allied with Spain, though, which is also not the best, but hopefully we can make something out of this. Also, I'm still hoping for a potential alliance with Austria in the future. Number of great power allies for Austria, number of great power allies for Congo. So apparently the fact that I'm allied with Great Britain puts me in a awkward spot, because I haven't actually seen that before, but they're allied with France and I thought that was Russia first, but they're allied with France. Apparently they have limited the amount of great powers that can join up forces, so I guess that's fine. I'll see if I get into a position where I can just abandon Great Britain and get Austria / Holy Roman Empire instead. I'll probably do that, but for now, we'll fabricate claims and prepare for another war against Ethiopia. So, the British war against the French ended with just a concession of defeat. Also, it seems that France is actually growing to a degree that makes the Holy Roman Empire lose a bit of its, well, strength, so that is also going to be interesting to see. But at least now we'll take another religious idea, church attendance duty, which gives minus 25% stability cost. That is going to be useful, at least in future, when I have to boost my stability. We do have the religious unity issue, we'll probably have an overextension issue for quite a while here, so all in all, if we'll probably just keep on being more of the same. So anything that will lower the cost of stability points is great in my book. As you can see, the treasury is also starting to get full, which is great. I might actually set up an extra colony just because of that, but as of now, I think we'll just keep with what we have. Basically what works. I want to colonize the entire area, and I'll probably be able to do so before too long. And also, I didn't actually realize that we have discovered this area, so we are going to colonize that then instead. Recruit 4 mercenaries and colonize that so we can get access to Morocco. I think that will be key here. Potentially having Morocco join a coalition will not be good. But if I can at least take 1 or 2 provinces, vassalize them, and potentially use them against Portugal, I will be happy with that, but it seems doubtful. They have Bourbon as accepted culture, so they haven't actually bothered to change it, but we'll see if I can somehow make something work here. Diplomatic Tech 15 has been reached. The Galleon. With that, we get new setup of ships here, so I might have to upgrade my navy. I have the coins for that, so it's not a problem. I don't really need my navy to fight, so I think we'll just ignore that for the time being. Diplomatic Tech level, Diplomatic Tech 15. With that, we get a max colonial range by 50. We get naval morale increased by 0.4, maintenance by 20%, and I can now build galleon and early frigates. What I'm currently contemplating or considering is going for war against Algiers as soon as I can here. What we're going to take is this province here, fabricate a claim on Tunisia, vassalize Tunisia, and feed them their claims here that they have. The problem is that, as you can see, they're actually, well, very soon going to perish. So, I guess that plan wasn't as good as I thought. But potentially it could work if they renew their claims. So, I'll keep a close eye. We might have something working there. But we'll still wait. There's still 1 year left of the truce with Ethiopia. We'll declare war as soon as it's over. Like news, my king died, and as a result, I got an abbess on the throne, Great Britain. So potentially that could be interesting. Also, Trastamara is on throne in Portugal, which is kind of interesting, but the problem is that he's terrible. So he's definitely going to be made into a general right away. He's actually a decent general though, so I guess I gave him a little bit too much trouble. But yeah, we're going to use him in battle against Ethiopia basically very soon. Let's see here, truce runs out April, so not too long until we can declare war. Legitimacy is going to be a little bit of an issue here, of course, so I'll have to see if I some way or another can actually solve that issue, but we might have some rebellious years ahead of us. And also the fact that legitimacy is so low and brought up the revolt issue could be very bad. We'll see how it plays out. It is time for another war here against, well, Ethiopia. Should get interesting. Oman and Uzbek. Oman could be a troublesome foe, or troublesome, not problemsome. But I doubt it. We'll be taking, most likely, the rest of Ethiopia. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. The Mamluks don't really have too many, well, troops. And also Oman is already at war, so I would presume that this will be a pretty easy, just more or less slaughter. I wouldn't be too worried. So let us get the war going, and also let us get up maintenance here. That is a ton of cash. What did I use money on before? Or what did I earn money from before? I think I might have to cut down the size of this mercenary army to about half its size. Will that solve some of my monetary issues? Yeah, most of it. So problem was apparently just mercenaries, which is, well, to some extent understandable. But for now, we'll get the sieges up, and we'll see how it all plays out. Kind of a surprise that I'm sieging the Mamluk lands, but somehow they actually managed to sneak 2,000 men over here. I just realized it by siege. Once again, there are Congolese peasants in Congo. I think I should probably use the next guy I get to actually convert that. I still haven't. It's still shamanist. So I think I should probably go ahead and solve that issue right away. To some degree. But we're going to keep on sieging the Mamluks. I can take everything, but it's going to cost me about 97 war scores. So I'm going to have to siege everything, which is a problem. But for now, we're just going to accept whatever these peasants want. And next time we get a missionary free, we're going to convert Congo. I should have done that ages ago, however. It's really my bad. Do I want to take the regimental system, or do I want to take a next level military attack? I think, how far are these guys ahead? They are probably level 19 even, so yeah, I need to catch up. I believe 18 is new infantry, or 18 or 19. 19 is new infantry, so I need to catch up. We'll take the flintlock musket, level 17, cavalry shock +1. Not really that useful, but I'll take it. So we'll just finish the war against the Mamluks, and once it's over, I'll get back to you. The Mamluks will actually accept my peace demands, even though they are far higher than what the war score would, well, potentially actually give me. So we're going to take Ethiopia from them here. And with that, I can now start fabricating claims on Funj. I'll do that, and then we'll declare war on them. So everything kind of just keeps on rolling here. And I think I have just about enough admin points to actually start coring everything, which is kind of interesting. But as you can see, there's a ton of potential rebels, so I think we have to slow down a little bit. It's mostly due, however, to my legitimacy. That's kind of screwing me over. So we definitely need to just slow down a little bit, try and get the next religious idea here. I'll also allow my aggressive expansion to, well, lower somewhat with everything around us here, or around me. So I can start, well, first of all, go after the vassalization of Tunisia, then try and take Algiers, Morocco, and then Tripoli. Basically, just keep on rolling like, or to some extent, just get it rolling. I also apparently need to fight Oman for the island here of Socotra. We also have the islands over here. I didn't actually think they would count, but they do. And all in all, it's going to be kind of annoying here. These things also count, but these are red. But yeah, they're linked to a Spanish region. Kind of confusing, but I guess it's fine. So we are going to continue with our conquest here. We're just going to have a period of peace. See how that goes. We have a new heir to the throne, Pedro, 324. He's not terrible, but he's not great either. At least he's better than the current king. So the only problem that I'm currently facing is that potentially we might actually get a Regency Council here. The Regency Council would, to some degree, be good, but it could also be crippling, because it will give Spain and Portugal the opportunity to, well, conquer a little bit more on their own than I probably should allow them to. But even so, it's not a terrible situation. The only thing that's kind of worrisome is that the Portuguese has a 32,000 unit in this province right here. And as such, they might actually be contemplating attacking me, but I'm still hoping that it won't happen. But I can't really be sure, which is half of my concern here. We're also going to be moving troops over to Congo itself. 16,000 men is a little bit too much to deal with just what I have here. So I'm going to move troops over and hopefully we can protect the missionary. I'll probably be aiming at getting the missionary done here. And then we'll probably go off someone else. Funja also joined a coalition against me, so I can't really just attack them either. And as you can see here, they're actually the ones with the most aggressive expansion against me. If I want this to go down, I'll simply have to wait 2 decades. But I don't know what I want if I want to do that. For now, I'll just at least fabricate the claims, and then we'll see if what we end up with. But could very well be a decade or 2 of peace here, where I build up my my tax and things like that. But we'll see next time. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.